Alrighty, traders. Wow, this is a painful day. Painful day of not a lot going on, and I was trying to figure out how we could make this webinar less than 3 minutes. So let's work on that. I'm just kidding. It's actually pretty slow. I mean, not a whole lot's going on. I was monitoring this U.S. dollar, Norwegian krone. I got a small position going. But I don't want to add because I don't know why like the dollar Canadian just came off 50 pips for no reason. I mean, there's like some of these moves happen and you're like, whoa, how did that happen? Why did that happen? I mean, I guess maybe because crude oil is above 42, perhaps. But I'm just sitting there looking at the euro. Euro's trying to develop a little head and shoulder pattern intraday. Nothing too terribly exciting about that. I do think that that I have a short going, and you can see that 4-hour candle I think is going to eventually weigh on the euro, that 4-hour reversal candle there. But it isn't doing it right now, and it hasn't done it yet. So we'll see. I think we have to get below 118.50 in order for some selling to really come in. But I'm hopeful that that this channel is going to hold here, and we're not going to get back above 119. Because if we get back above 119, then I'm wrong. So we'll see about that. Cable rejected. Cable rejected the 133 level. This is the horizontal resistance. It's also the 78% retracement. You can see from this spike high back in August. Hold on, let me grab the. There we go. So you can see the spike high, just, the 78% retracement there, and it's also horizontal resistance. I don't know if that's going to stick, but, with Brexit headlines running around, it's hard to say. The Kiwi, big, strong rally here. I was thinking that we might slip back below 69 cents, but that didn't happen today. And you can see we hit the 100. Well, actually, there we go. We have 127% extension and 161% extension, all coming in just a little bit higher than where we're at, like 69.40 ish. So we'll see if the U.S. dollar, or excuse me, if the Kiwi can hold that resistance. But Kiwi still looks bullish. Aussie's perked back up again, but still knocking its head up against the 78% retracement as well, and some horizontal resistance. So just not a lot going on. The U.S. dollar, Mexican peso, just kind of quiet. We did have a little rally in the U.S. dollar, South African rand earlier, popped off the lows, but still just kind of holding. And the S&P is frustratingly not doing anything. I mean, look, this is just so you guys all know. This is Wednesday right now, right? That's this week. That sucks. I was hoping we get a little bit of action, and not saying that we won't, but man, that's horrible, right? It's horrible. Markets are consolidating, but we're consolidating at highs, and that I think we have to respect, or at least be, cognizant of. The U.S. dollar, Japanese yen, we slumped down to the 78% retracement. Seems like we're holding support here. I think Richard in our chat room was trying to establish a position down here, which makes sense. I like I'm doing with the euro dollar. I don't mind being short up here. I'm not huge position wise, but I don't mind it. A couple questions that have come in really quick. Let me get to them. So range bound and choppy, says TJ. Yep. Jason says, hey Blake, what do you make of this New Zealand strength? Seems to be the only currency in breakout territory. Do you think it lasts? Well, while stocks are up here, yeah, I do actually. It's we were just Benedict said this, and I agreed with him. Excuse me really quick, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. The thing about the Kiwi is, yeah, I mean, we're going to stay above these support levels while the S&P is trading above 3,600. I think we have to get below 3,580 in order for anything to shift, really. So, if you ask me if it's going to last, I mean, you got to keep buying dips while we're there. You know what I mean? And TJ says, yeah, I agree. This does suck. It does. And I've been in range bound markets, quiet markets before. This is nothing new to us. But it's not, one thing I can guarantee you, it's just not going to stay that way for a long time. We'll get some volatility, but this has been a really, really quiet week, much more quiet than I thought we were going to have post. I guess you can say post-election, post, having some vaccine news. I really thought that this market would be a little bit quiet, a little bit more active. So it's been pretty quiet. Anyway, let's hope for the best. One of the things I talked to you guys about yesterday, just so you guys see it, the Euro Swiss did slip to this is the 24% retracement. So again, looking for a dip down here to the 38% retracement, which will be about the 107.65 level. So just if you guys are looking for a dip in the Euro Swiss like I am, that might be the area that we find. So just keep an eye on that. Okay. Because I do think we eventually break out, but we may, as I told you guys yesterday, I think what's going to happen is we're going to dip here before breaking out. So anyway, I wish, and I was hoping there'd be more to talk to you guys about, but there really isn't at this point. It seems like the dollar's trying to stabilize a little bit, but here's the dollar index. Let's just take a real quick look. Dollar's trying to catch a little bit of support, maybe carve out a higher low. We'll see. But all right, guys, have a great one. Puha says, hey, Blake, those VIX calls need to expire worthless first, I guess. Yeah, I guess. And by the way, the VIX, I should just tell you guys this right now really quick. DSIs haven't been extreme as of late. Let me pull it up here. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Okay, here we go. So the DSI hasn't been extreme as of late, but you can see the volatility DSI is at 12. That's borderline extreme. I mean, it is. So because of that, we could have a bounce in volatility soon. So just, and remember, a bounce in volatility would also coincide with equity markets selling off. That's what I see as possibly a risk soon. Anyway, and I guess we can take a real quick look at volatility. Here we are, approaching levels we haven't seen since August. So. But again, they're getting extreme, so I wouldn't be surprised if we, start to firm up soon. And again, that would coincide with equity markets pulling back. All right, okay, guys, have a great one. Thank you, thank you for all your support as always. Appreciate you guys being ForexAnalytix subscribers, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on the Face webinar. Thanks, everyone.